Bitcoin is squeezing into the potential boom zone. Are we about to see a rip to potentially retest the prior highs, or a plunge deep down into the crypto abyss? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and the savagery we're seeing inside the chart right now. Do we all see what's going on here right now? Do we all see that Bitcoin is coiling up into a pennant formation that looks absolutely ready to explode? Because right here, right now, Don Carbonaccio is ready to play this breakout for potentially life-changing trading opportunity when this thing explodes in one direction or the other. So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and speculative hypotheses on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's just quickly outline what we've got going on here before I dive deeper into the analysis here and what I potentially am expecting from a breakout of this formation. So we clearly see here that after our blow off top at around the $14,000 region, we recovered, had a failure, we've recovered again, and right now we are forming this pennant here, okay? This whole trend right now is being defined by these red arrows here, which is a series of lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Now, on the contrary, although we were on a lower low trajectory here as well, we have not since put in a lower low on this rejection yet. This is tentative. We certainly could, ladies and gentlemen, but as of the time of recording, we have not put in a new lower low. In fact, after sticking in this bottom here, we've actually put in higher lows, right? We see higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, outlined by the green arrows. And this is very interesting here, because to me, although I've been looking at this range here, I'm going to make this green here so that we can better visualize this. I've been outlining this here as a potential descending triangle pattern formation, which is inherently a bearish continuation pattern, right? Coming off of a bearish blow off top. But if we actually now put this back to a transparent box so we can see through it, this in and of itself here, ladies and gentlemen, is becoming a very interesting pattern here. As to me, this could be a flagpole up here, right? After we stuck in our bottom, had a reaction rally up to the top, and now we've pulled back and are consolidating into a pennant here of lower highs and higher lows, right? Putting us into a neutral type of pennant rather than a necessarily bearish favored pennant, right? And where we are squeezing up into right now, ladies and gentlemen, is literally, in my opinion, the boiling point. I'm expecting right here, especially with the volume trending downwards right now on the 4-hour time frame, that we are going to get a high volume rip here. Now, this is where the analysis is going to get interesting, because what we have to understand here is that we are in a symmetrical triangle, right? This is a symmetrical pennant triangle, etc. And although we do have our potential flagpole up here for this to become a bull flag and a continuation, right? With, if we take our measured move roughly and we clone this over here, paste it to where the breakout could be, we see that this measured move could bring us back up towards our prior high at around 14,000, right? Let's get this crypto. But we have to understand here that this right now is still a micro bearish trend. If Bitcoin is going to break to the upside here, it's going to negate this micro trend, because right now the micro trend is certainly bearish. I mean, if it breaks to the upside here and takes out these prior highs, it's going to change the trend from micro bearish, which it is now, to then micro bullish once again, right? But we should all be on the same page here that this structure right now at this point in time has the qualities of a micro bearish trend, not a micro bullish trend. Lower highs and lower lows is certainly bearish, right? But now, for the first time here on the 4-hour time frame, we are beginning to stick in a series of higher lows here, which does give us some more bullish credit. So now I want to pull up some Fibonacci's here and really examine this. Let's take this out of here for now, okay? So here we go with the fibs. I want to pull up the retracement here from the bottom of our current micro low up to our current micro high here. Let's go. We'll pull it up to this one right here. All right, and I want to pay attention here. Let's get rid of these arrows for now here as well. I want to pay attention. Well, I got rid of it. I want to pay attention here to these key levels that Bitcoin has pulled back to thus far. Now, what's very interesting here is that on our first sell-off from this micro top, we sold off to the 0.5 Fibonacci and have literally bounced perfectly off here. You could see we touched it once, twice, thrice for a nice bullish support along this key Fibonacci retracement. Now, where are we finding resistance? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan, right? And we see that right here, right now, Bitcoin has evidently pulled back to the fibs and has found support and is bouncing up. So now if we take, we just did a retracement. So now if we do an extension here, and we're going to pull it from the top this time down to the local low here, where could we expect this to go before we find resistance? And what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. We're seeing here that the bulk of our resistance coincides absolutely perfectly with the top of this pennant down, right? So right now, if the bots are playing these Fibonacci's, which I believe is evident, we probably are going to find a lot of resistance up in this zone here as well, just from the algo bots. And this is why it gets interesting, because all this is going to take, in my opinion, is for one market mover to have a high volume candle come in here that will blast through these little algo driven ranges, and we could potentially see fireworks. Now, we also have to understand here that the RSIs are at very key levels here, because up to this point, we were sticking in very nice bullish momentum here, right? Continuing to keep the higher low trajectory intact. And right now we still are. This is still bullish and looking nice. But if we do happen to drop from here, which is very possible, we could certainly see a loss in momentum here. So on the 4-hour time frame, I'd really love to see Bitcoin stay roughly above the 44 level on the RSI. On the daily, just the same, ladies and gentlemen. We still are at this point in time maintaining bullish momentum on the RSI. But again, if Bitcoin does not hold this region here, which is roughly at about the 53 level on the daily, I think things could get a little bit interesting, as then we would have a confirmation and loss of momentum for the bulls. And on the weekly, even more interesting is the fact that we are going to get our weekly close here this evening, and potentially right now, if the trend does not move upwards and we just continue to stalemate, or we do in fact get a plunge, right now we are seeing a level here of negative momentum for the bears here on the weekly time frame. Let's get this crypto. All right, we'll go back here to the 4-hour. Right now as well, what I'm seeing is that the moving averages have us in a stalemate. Look at the 4-hour here, just a complete stalemate. We're trading right now right on the 50 and 100 moving averages. If we go over to the 1-hour chart, where the bots have evidently been playing these as well, you could see we're getting rejected here. Supported here, etc., etc. Right now, I do not see a whole lot of human action in here. This seems like the entirety of the trading going on as of this moment here is purely bot driven, in my opinion. And that is why we're also having low volume profiles right now, actually trending downwards here, because right now a lot of traders are sitting on the sideline speculating whether they're going to play this short when the bottom drops out, or they're going to long when we get a confirmation upwards, right? I know personally right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am prepared and continuing to prepare for both directions here. Don Carbonaccio is seeing that when this range here explodes in one direction or the other, there is going to be potentially life-changing trading opportunity here. And I am not looking to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. I do not like to squander potentially life-changing trading opportunity when it presents itself. And I'm not using that lightly. I'm not saying, oh, potentially life-changing trading opportunity. I'm saying this, ladies and gentlemen, because if we do, in fact, break to the upside, if we do, in fact, take out the highs here, right, and move us up into this potential resistance box and move beyond, we could be seeing this flagpole play out here, ladies and gentlemen, which I'll draw it again. If we take our measured move and draw it, right, and bring it over here to a potential breakout spot, you can see that this not only brings us up to our prior high, but potentially even above this box where FOMO could kick in. And my next logical target is the 0.786 Fibonacci extension from the top of the bull markets to potentially around 16,000. Let's get this crypto. That is a bullish thing I see there, and it is a possibility, in my opinion, if we break out of this pennant bullishly, take out these prior highs here at above 12,100 and get through this resistance box of the prior highs here. This would change the micro trend, in my opinion, from bearish right now to bullish once again, right? And on the contrary here, if this upward sloping support line does not hold right now for the bulls, and the bears come in and purge through this level, which is a very, very easy possibility here, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. We're even getting rejected right now by this price level, the 0.236 Fibonacci, which is outlined here in red, and we are squeezing to the absolute boom point right here. So this, in my opinion, right now is 50-50 up or down. And you know, the degenerates here, oh, Kirby, oh, you're saying it's 50-50? Flip a coin, Kirby. I'm saying it looks 50-50 here, but I have plans if it drops and I have plans if it goes up, right? This is trading, ladies and gentlemen. You identify both scenarios and choose how you're going to strategize and play when the direction comes to fruition, right? You don't just pick one direction now and say, oops, it went the other way, guess that's it. I'm prepared here for a breakout to the upside, and I'm prepared for a breakout to the downside, and I'm going to be playing it accordingly. And I'm going to be keeping you all updated in VIP with my trades, my strategies, my plans, etc., all for you in real time, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate, but many that are not watching this stream right now, many that are not educating themselves with the price action here and the importance and the proverbial powder keg that may be ready to explode here in one direction or the other, they're going to get wrecked. They're going to take that trip to Wreck City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler, while Don Carbonaccio is sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, ready to strike like a cobra out of the grass when, in fact, this move does come. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, with the decline in volume right now, this is not going to take much, in my opinion, for a large candle to come in here in one direction or the other. And you watch these bots trigger, you watch these liquidations trigger in both directions, causing a cascading waterfall to the downside or an epic run to the upside here, in my opinion. Because once we get out of this range that's being driven by the algorithms, just chopping around, right? Getting their little soup and a sandwich trades in here. Oh, Kirby, look, I made 3 cents. Oh, Kirby, look, oh. All these little degenerate moon boys with their $100 worth of bitcoins. I bought my first bitcoins, Kirby. What am I gonna do? Well, listen, James. Listen, Joe. If you bought your first bitcoins and you're sitting here without a plan, my friend, it's time to man up. It's time to put some hair on that chest, James, because right now I feel like we're entering the battle zone. The time has come where this trend is ready to break out of an equilibrium, and my friends, I am under the impression here that this is going to be a drastic move in absolutely vicious, heinous fashion. Let's get this crypto. I see right now here as well, the crypto fear and greed index, my friends. Right now, look at where we are. If we could draw a trend line here along the trend right now, look at it. We could be in a little bear flag here. Of course, again, the little degenerates, right? Oh, Kirby, you can't be doing analysis on the crypto fear and greed. It looks like a bear flag, does it not, ladies and gentlemen? With a peak here at 95, a plunge, and a range of sideways consolidation, tentatively looking for a flagpole to the downside. I'm just stating what I see here. It looks to me like a plausible potential outcome for this to fall to new lower lows here of the micro trend as well. Just stating that. And it also coincides here with the Bitcoin Google trend data, which right now, worldwide, past 90 days of data, we peaked with our price action on June 26th, which was the absolute top here of the trend. And now, since that point, ladies and gentlemen, we have plunged deep down to a 43 as of July 4th. That is, roughly a 57% decline here. So if we are continuing to put in new lows right now, which looks like what's happening here, we are seeing the crypto fear and greed index, losing steam here and potentially ready to break to new lower lows as well. And also right now, this staircase finding rejections here at prior price action, the Fibonacci, etc. There's a lot of sentiment in both directions, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, like I said, I'm not going to say I'm bullish or bearish. I'm actually neither at this moment in time. What I'm doing is I'm preparing for a trade to the downside if this breaks, for a potentially large and heinous gain. And on the contrary, if this breaks up, I'm preparing just the same. You also must be keeping your eye, ladies and gentlemen, on this level of resistance here, right? Because we could get a fake out up into this region. We could take out the prior highs here and get rejected here heinously by not surpassing these. You have to be ready right now to take action and play this market to the best of your ability. You have to have plans here, because right now I see it. Many moon boys and degenerates may in fact get wrecked here, ladies and gentlemen. They may take that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. Right now, I'm preparing to succeed here. I'm plotting my strategies, making my plays, setting up my future positions here, and I'm posting it all for you in VIP. Shout out to my VIPs, and shout out to all my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. I'm going to continue to post my trades for you, my setups, and my strategies. Right now, this if you're a trader, ladies and gentlemen, you should be salivating at the potential opportunity looming here when this thing breaks up or down, especially with the low volume, like I've been stating. This, to me, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we could be in for an epic move in one direction or the other. Let's get this crypto. I mean, if we just even take this extrapolation here, right, that's the flagpole. We're talking immense possibilities to the upside, along with a break of the trend here, which if we do, in fact, continue our macro lower low trajectory, ladies and gentlemen, this could be an absolutely devastating yet incredibly prosperous type of trading condition to the downside for those that are playing it short. I'm prepared to go short. I'm prepared to go long, and I will be posting my entries in absolute real time for you in VIP. All my trades, all my setups and strategies, I'll continue to post them for you all in VIP right now. Do not be getting caught like a deer in the headlights here. You know too much, ladies and gentlemen. You see that this pattern does not have much left. In my opinion, we appear to be in the boom zone right here, right now. And these moon boys, they can either like it or they don't like it. But either way, they better learn to love it, because this stream right here is the best thing going inside the cryptocurrency space today. Let's get this crypto. Diamonds are forever, and so is Don Carbonaccio. Sheesh. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, this is pretty much what I'm seeing, and I'm just sitting here watching this market with an eagle eye, ready to strike like a cobra out of the grass when this opportunity presents itself. Like I said, I'm going to be keeping you up to date to the absolute second in real time in VIP with my trades here, my strategies, and my game plan to crush this market and get this crypto. Are you going to get wrecked with Average Joe and James at the water cooler? Or are you going to crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can and get this crypto? Today's the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you all in VIP right now. Shout out to my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. I will keep you updated with all of my trades here, my game plans, and my strategies in real time to the absolute second. I'm ready to crush this market. Are you? Let's get this crypto. I will see you all in VIP right now. If you could, ladies and gentlemen, one last time, moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. What do you think? New highs? New lows? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready to take absolutely aggressive plays here and plan to crush this market. Let's get this crypto. All right, so until next time, guys, I'll see you all in VIP right now. Shout out to my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. And until next time, my friends, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.